I fight with him constantly.
They just don't get along, people tell me. Don't get them in a room together.
Some people have their favorites, and some people go, "What line's shorter?" You know, like how
what
it's
are you pointing at me
wrapped
for?
around. Huh?
What the hell was that all about?
No, I'm
you
talking
pointed
about.
at me. You said, "Where's line shorter?"
You're closer.
all right.
But I found out there's more that meets the eye with Tony Luke, Frankie Oliveri of Pat's King of Steaks, and Geno Vento.
There were issues, family issues that he had, I had, he had. So that was a common bond that kind of put us together too.
As well as tragedy, but we'll get there. The story starts in 1930 when Frankie's great-uncle Pat Oliveri, who owned a modest hot dog stand, invented the cheesesteak. About 30 years later, Joey Vento opened Geno's Steaks across the street, and a rivalry was ignited.
My father would look out the window and see Joey over there and say, he'd like rumble. And you know, his dad would do the same thing. It was like back and forth constantly.
And caught in the middle, Joey and Geno.
I mean, he was a workaholic. He worked 7 days a week. You know, he didn't have a time clock. He would work 10, 12, 18 hours. And days that he wouldn't come home. I don't know about your father, but there's days where he wasn't home for a day and a half, 2 days.
He still hasn't come home.
Yeah, okay.
But then, Geno's parents died within 2 years of each other, leaving him the keys to the restaurant he was named after.
I say goodnight to my mom and dad every night. I talk to them at work, like what should I do?
Many believe Frankie was going to buy him out.
I guarantee a lot of people, when Joey died, thought, that's it, it's over. Let him sell it, because he's never going to be able to do it.
But Geno did it, thanks in part to what many might call an unlikely friendship.
You're philanthropic. You're conscious of your community. You're conscious of the people that come there.
Thank you for the kind words.
That
mean a lot.
Yeah.
And it's that same camaraderie that helped Tony Luke. He overcame all odds by starting his family business in the 90s. But one of his biggest challenges of all came 2 years ago when his 35-year-old son, his namesake, died of a heroin overdose. He has his bad days. This was one of them.
I mean, I've had both these guys when I lost my son were like, what do you want? What can I do? Tell him, what do you need? I don't care I don't care. Is it money? Do you need money? Do you need this? I don't care. You know, and that to me was, priceless.
It's an indelible bond showcased here inside the Rim Cafe.
I love you, my baby.
Owned by vivacious French immigrant René Cobietri.
Go, Tony! Burn, baby, burn! Go, baby, go!
People told me they just don't get along. Well, I can report those people are wrong.
And the thing is, we're all happy for each other. So, I mean, we're all lucky and blessed in our own ways, but it brings us together as one.
Hey, look, just so you know, all three of us want to get bought out. Like, anyone that wants to get in, pick up the phone.
What about Amazon?
All three
I would
want to
love
go.
to be on a 63-foot
get Amazon guy to
oyster
buy it.
sailing the BVI right
buy
now.
three of us at one
Yeah.
time.
Sipping the pina
Jeff,
colada.
what is it, Jeff
Bezos.
Bezos. We're all for sale. You can monopolize the cheesesteak industry in Philadelphia.